For this topic, I really like how they begin the explanation. First, they talk about the question, or the question is, we're reflecting triangle FGH across the horizontal line y equals -2. So that's why they have this red dotted line going through y equals -2. This is called the line of reflection. We get it. We get its image, the triangle F prime, G prime, H prime. Suppose segment F, F prime, and segment G, G prime, and segment H, H prime intersect the line of reflection P, Q, R as shown below. So they're just saying that this little segment F, F prime intersects the line of reflection at P. So then they have all these questions you're going to ask. It's a lot of words, but I don't want you to stress about it. What they're asking in the first place is just from F to FP. And so right here on this picture over here on the right, they show that between F and FP, there's 4 units, and between P and F prime, there's 4 units. And then between G and Q, there's 3, and between G prime and Q, there's 3. Between H and R, there's 5, and between H prime and R, there's 5. So that's why they write down there's 4 units between FP, and then between P and F prime, 3 units for the second one, and 5 for the third. And then we do, if you notice, H, H prime, G, G prime, F, F prime, these segments are all parallel to each other and also perpendicular to the line of reflection. So we can click that each of the segments are perpendicular to the line of reflection. They are parallel to each other, but that wasn't one of the options that they gave us to choose for our problem for the letter B. Then the last problem, they want you to recognize that the line of reflection is a perpendicular bisector of each segment, joining a point and its image. So they're saying, here's the point H, its image is H prime. This line of reflection is perpendicular to that and it bisects it. So perpendicular bisector means that it's perpendicular to the segment, means it forms 90 degrees, and it bisects it, which means it cuts it right in half. So because there's 5 on each side, it's a perpendicular bisector. So let's, we're going to do some examples. So we're looking between A and X, and then A prime and X. So we have to find out how many units this is. So it's 1, 2, and then plus another 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then between B and Y, so that's 1, 2, 3. And between C and Z, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. It says that all of those are parallel to the line of reflection. That's not true because they're perpendicular. They are parallel to each other. Let's see. A prime, B prime, C prime. They are parallel to each other. They are also perpendicular to the line of reflection. So we'll click both of those. The line of reflection is the perpendicular bisector of each segment joining a point and its image. Yes, that is true. That will always be true. Each side of the original figure is parallel to its image. So let's look. If we have A prime, C prime, that's not parallel to AC. So no, that's not true. The line of reflection is parallel to each segment joining a point in its image. Well, it can't be perpendicular and parallel. So no, that's not true. The line of reflection is neither parallel nor perpendicular. So no, that's not true either, because it is perpendicular. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, so we're saying that this triangle LMN is reflected to get L prime, M prime, N prime. So we have L prime, M prime, and N prime. Those segments are parallel to each other. Yes, that's true. L prime perpendicular to N prime. No, that's not true. It's all parallel to each other. And they are all perpendicular to the line of reflection. Yes, that's always true. Okay, suppose they have the same length. L to LS is 1, 2, 3. MT. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I guess N, yes, NU. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The line of reflection is parallel. Nope, the line of reflection is perpendicular bisector. Yes. Joining, it looks like you're going to click that one every time. Each side of the original figure is perpendicular to its image. No, those two aren't perpendicular. The line of, nope. Okay. Looks like C is going to be the same answer every time, or at least the one that chooses about the reflection. The line of reflection is the perpendicular. Yep, I'm going to click that one, same as before. These are, that's not true. They're going to be parallel to each other or perpendicular to line of reflection. So it's this one. And then DJ is how long? So D to J is, oh, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I type that right? Yeah. Then E to K is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And F to L is 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is the end of the lesson, my friends.